48 kills, Tarek GG, it's What the Moose here, and today I've got a bit of a different video for you guys. It's a full Diamond 1 game. I've got this footage from my friend Chaz's stream because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see the chat, and basically it's to kind of show you that it's always possible to win, how you can act with trolls. And yeah, I could have obviously made fun of him and go lol lol, this is a troll, and we could have acted differently in game, but I want to upload this video to give you faith basically. So this was before the end of season, so people were still trying to get as high as possible. Full Diamond 1 game, and you can see that Udyr has a Maninpulator 5 pots. He started with Bear Stance and he's starting at Wolves. So obviously this guy is out to troll, and I have no idea why he's doing it. You know, I checked his match history before, I checked his match history after, and for this one specific game he decided to troll. I don't know if it's a personal vendetta, I don't know like what sparked him onto doing it. He obviously is a good player, but he really went to town at trolling this game, and whilst it was frustrating, everyone in this game pulled together, everyone in this game played the best they could and didn't say anything to Udyr really to spark him off the entire game. So yeah, we can see there he's saying no, me no Inglando, mi Espanol, making his way over to Wraiths, and still got his Bear Stance up, still got both his buffs up. We're going to pick up first blood bot, but honestly at the minute I'm thinking it's just going to be one of those games. I mean, I saw him come into lane with Maninpulator and thought, alright, maybe, you know, he's got some kind of plan. You know, Udyr doesn't really need to start with Hunter's Machete, and maybe he's going to go Shard of True Ice on Udyr or something, but obviously not. And we can see there, top lane, they're getting ganked, and Udyr's continuing to do red. He's not going to be able to do it because obviously he started Bear Stance and has Maninpulator. He's running away, and that's cost Renekton a death, and Jax now has his red buff, and he's obviously gone back to his Wolves to kind of Bear Stance his Wolves. But at this stage, you know, a lot of people, especially in EU West, would be saying GG surrender 20. Do you guys want to wait in base? Do you guys want to just let them push mid? But in this game for some reason there was like a really strong bond between the 4 players who weren't trolling, and I think that definitely helped. Like, if you have a player trolling in your team, it brings the other players together and makes you try that bit harder. You're less likely to make mistakes when someone is trolling this hard, and we're going to see later in the video the kind of stuff that he actually gets up to. So here, team, please play safe, go to turret. And throughout the game he just said generic statements you expect to hear, you know, ELO hell, trying his best to be funny. I don't know if he was like streaming or trying to impress someone. I don't think he was drunk or on some other kind of substances, because he did play for the rest of the night. I was monitoring on Lol King and he got some really good scores. He just played normally after this game, so it just goes to show that Udyr is overpowered. It doesn't really matter what you build on him, and yeah, I don't know, like if this guy's going to call out Trick 2G or something, like show him how to gank my way, Trick 2G, Udyr, you know, start a Maninpulator, you want to be working on those Wolves and leave both your buffs up. First back, I think he actually buys Brawler's Gloves, so his items actually Brawler's Gloves, Maninpulator and a few pots, and yes, he still actually makes some pretty good plays. He ends up the game 116 or something. We thought he was going to take blue from Annie there, call Annie over and then smite the blue, but luckily he gave it to Annie. But during this game, I was honestly like, I was seeing the funny side of it earlier because we weren't getting stomped. We were kind of in the game, and as it grew on a bit, we were starting to get a bit bored of him because it's getting to the stage where, you know, it's been 20 minutes now and it's not really that fun anymore, especially because it's ranked, it's Diamond 1, and the more league points you have in Diamond 1 you tend to gain less and lose more. So you're looking at gaining around 3-4 and losing 5 sometimes, around, you know, 50, 60, 70 league points depending on your MMR obviously. So you can potentially go even in a day, win 2, lose 2, and end up losing league points overall. with relatively average MMR, which is a shame when you get games like this after maybe 2 or 3 really good, really try-hard wins. So we see there Udyr instantly smiting Drake. We're going for Dragon. He's got his Maninpulator to help him out there, and like I said before, we're still enjoying the game at this point. You know, we're going to get Dragon, we're not too far behind on kills, we won bot lane, you know, he's congratulated us there, very nice, very good, and his role in this game is just to motivate us, is to encourage us, and is to make us have fun. Even though it is a ranked game, we're there to have fun, we're not there to shout at him. And look at that, he's got his brawler gloves, his dagger, his boots and his Maninpulator, so he's good to go. He's set to gank top, and if I remember rightly, I think he flash stuns a minion here. So there we go, yeah, flash stuns a minion, me ganko's top, sick gank there, Udyr, and yeah, back into his jungle with his bear stance. Should be a quick clear of this build, you know, he's working towards a zeal, and we look pretty set for this game. Like even though he's trolling, we're still enjoying it. And this brings me on to my next point, and that is something I want to bring up with you guys and ask you, if you in this game right now, would you report Udyr? Because if I'm going to be honest, I don't think I did, and that may in itself be an offence to let him go on and troll other people's games. But if you were in my position in this game and you won, it was a ranked game, Diamond 1, and you won, would you stay around in the lobby and report Udyr? Let me know in the comment section below how you deal with this, because I'm honestly not too sure, because he's obviously on the extreme end of trolling, but I think he's fallen so far off the end of trolling, he's actually kind of doing a good job in a weird way and having a big impact on the game. Purely because he's playing Udyr and he's just being a nuisance, like stunning people, running around and doing nothing. And like you see here, he's proxying top, like with his, he doesn't even have his zeal yet, he doesn't have anything. Like, I'm saying that like you're meant to buy zeal first item, you're obviously not. And he's obviously just gonna die there, getting caught proxying top lane. And the extent of his trolling goes even further than what you just saw then. So, and it's just the fact that he follows up every single troll he does with a cheeky little statement, you know, that's commonly heard, and we see there really that luck in all chat. It's so common for people to say that, it's so common for people to genuinely mean that when they say it as well, which is like, he's basically being the stereotypical player you do not want in your ranked game. If you could take every single type of player that you didn't want in your ranked game and combine him into one, he's actively trying to incorporate all of this in his gameplay, even the chat side of it, but he's trying to do it in a genuine way with all these little statements like, yes we can, trust Obama, yes we can. Like, what does this even mean with regards to anything? But he's saying it, he's ganking bot 1 versus 3 there, and obviously die straight away, and probably will blame us if I remember. Yeah, why no help? So it's absolutely crazy. Oh my god, this team. Another thing that people would say, oh my god, this team, why no help? And it's just the context in which he's saying it makes it so funny. And like I said before, I'm wondering if that was one of the reasons why we were able to win this, because he was making us laugh rather than making us angry. If he was trolling and making us angry, which I know is a bad word to use, or you shouldn't really associate that with playing games. If he was frustrating us, say, with his troll, would we have won? I don't think we would have. So that's another important thing. If you can control your emotions and just enjoy it, enjoy the game, and try your hardest despite what happens in any lane. If every single lane loses, just keep playing, keep trying, enjoy it, and play your very best. That's all you can do. And you can never expect these kind of players to come back from trolling. You can't ever, you know, expect they're going to sell their items and all of a sudden try hard. You can't expect them to give you your buffs. You can't expect them to, you know, do what you want them to do. You have to actually play as if you have 4 players. And anything they do well is great. Put it to one side and don't expect them to do it again. That's the way you have to play. You have to play off of and play with the 4 players or the 3 players who are cooperating well. And we're going to see here, I think he gets his first kill of the game, or nearly, so 500 gold there. What's he going to buy with that? Probably a Dawn's Ring in a blue pot or something. And he's still provoking in chat, he's still looking to get people involved, he's still looking to, you know, get his kick, however he does that, and if you let him get to you, you can have a bad time. So it's just playing your own game and never expect him to do anything. Expect the worst. Expect him to die, feed, miss smite Drake, steal blue, fuck up ganks. Expect him to do everything wrong. You need to also remember that you're playing 4 versus 5, so you're going to be losing pressure early, you're going to be losing some objectives, some jungle control, you lose towers, and you can't really expect to take a firm grasp on the game until a bit later, where the death timers are longer. And another really important point to note is that the 4 players that are cooperating are constantly like reassuring and motivating each other. You know, Annie, good job bot, Chaz saying good job, and we've been saying it throughout the game, and Udyr still the spike there, really that team never helping, wow that flame, trying to, you know, rile you, remind you that he's in the game and try and get the reactions. If you keep ignoring him, he's going to continue to try and get your attention as he's doing now, but not really achieve that much by doing it if you are strong-minded. The other thing to consider is what it's like to be on the enemy team during this, as I've been on the imposing side of this 5 versus 4, and you get really aggravated really fast. The enemy team weren't playing particularly badly at all. Every lane was doing fairly well, apart from maybe top, but he got back into the game regardless. When you start losing fights 4 versus 5 and you can see that the enemy Udyr is trolling, you start to get, you know, it starts to affect you, and you start to make more mistakes, and you start blaming each other and searching for reasons why you're losing, rather than what you should be doing, just relaxing, accepting they have a troll, and taking the game just as seriously as you normally would. In a sec we're going to see what I was talking about before with the fact that Udyr can buy anything he wants, play however he wants, and still be a complete and utter nuisance. So we got a couple of these engages before with Annie come in through the tri-bush, and normally it worked. Leona actually hits a really nice ulti there, so I'm going to loop round on Quinn. I've already used my W, get the blind in there, Vayne flashes, gets the blade, and is going to escape with Leona's CC. Nidalee coming in, but look at this, Udyr coming in, regardless of his build, they actually do have to run away from him, they do actually have to fear Udyr. Even though he's been trolling, he's underleveled, he's really weak, he's going to keep on running at them. They will kill him because obviously he doesn't have that item advantage and normal tankiness of being a high level, but they have to respect him still, and that's something really important to know about why this troll wasn't so effective if he wanted to, you know, achieve making us lose, because of the fact that Udyr is just an inherently annoying champion. You guys need to also remember that for whatever reason he's decided to do this, he's actually a person behind the computer and not just some figment of your imagination or something in the game. You know, as fun as it sounds, he's gonna have like feelings. He may have been sparked to do this by something that happened in real life. We honestly have no idea, and I really believe that he like didn't want to lose this game, as fun as it sounds. But we're gonna see him going in here, gonna get killed by Jack straight away, and I think he makes some kind of generic solo key response coming up in a sec. Quick check for the builds there, got his Zeal, got his Giant's Belt, Dawn's Ring, upgraded boots, Maninpulator and his flask. But really, is he that far behind Lee Sin? I think he was 2 levels behind Lee Sin, same farm as Lee Sin, and probably similar HP to him. And he's saying there, really, who fed Jax? He one-shots me. And we are getting to the end of our tether at this point. I think it's pretty close to him getting ignored, but to last nearly 27 minutes before getting ignored is fairly substantial, because like I said on many occasions in this video, we were enjoying it. As stupid as it sounds, we were enjoying it. At this point it's actually getting to the stage where we're looking to close out the game. Death time is again a bit longer. We see Udyr soloing Nash, trying his best to, you know, keep up the troll or stop us from winning, crying for help. But if I remember correctly, Nexon gets a double kill here, and we're going to look to start pushing advantages and maybe secure Nash, even though we obviously can't rely on the smite being there. We can get a couple of kills down, long death timers, and yeah, just start looking to finish the game and just start a new game, get a normal team, and get another win on the board if possible. So yeah, basically from here on in, it's try our pants on, completely ignore Udyr, and we can't afford to make mistakes. Let's get some vision down, get control of the jungle. I don't think we actually pick up Nash, but we get a few kills here. Udyr's actually alive. I don't know where he is, probably in base or something. Yeah, Udyr's going bot while we're finishing the game, but that's exactly to be expected. Everyone minding each other to obviously report Udyr. And like I said before, I don't think I actually did, which is bad. But yeah, remember to let me know what you would have done in this situation. Would you have reported Udyr? So the purpose of me uploading this video was to like give you guys faith. You know, we got 1/16 Udyr, contributed nothing that you'd normally associate with being positive, but motivational factors, having a presence no matter how troll, demotivating the enemy team by, you know, trolling and them still not being able to finish the game. So never give up if you have a troll, always try that bit harder, enjoy it, don't give him what he wants, and yeah, you can always win a game no matter what the situation is in solo queue. Always believe that you can win and keep trying. This was a Diamond 1 game, it wasn't a low game. Like, anything is possible, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it's encouraged you to never give up no matter what the situation is. So if you did, like, please leave me a comment, like the video, and please subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.